It is perfect love that casts out fear. This love that casts out fear is itself dependent on humility and the acknowledgement of one's limitation of what one's true identity before God is. Dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, have you asked anyone, "You love me"? Do children ask the parents, "You love me"? At certain times, yes. They do so when they are disciplined and restricted from various things. Even though they probably may not express it, still in their minds this process goes on. Does the lover ask his beloved, "Do you love me"? Yes. In order to confirm love, one may ask the other this question if one does not find genuineness in his partner's love. In today's Gospel, taken from St. John, the last resurrection appearance of Christ is recounted, and in it we find Jesus asking Simon, son of John, "Do you love me more than these?" Whereas on the night when Jesus died, Peter, out of fear, denied Jesus 3 times. Now Peter is given the opportunity to undo his betrayal and affirm his love. Indeed, we are reminded in the first letter of St. John, chapter 4, verse 18, "It is perfect love that casts out fear." This love that casts out fear is itself dependent on humility and the acknowledgement of one's limitation of what one's true identity before God is. That is why St. Thomas Aquinas tells us that St. Peter's humility is manifested in his desperate cry, "You know everything, you know that I love you." Peter understood rightly the virtue of humility as the great quality of the pastor. Therefore, he humbled himself to accepting the will of God. This humility was fully manifested in his martyrdom, which was foreseen by his Lord when he had told him, "Another will gird you and carry you where you do not wish to go." Peter served Christ in an active life of service through leadership, as well as a contemplative life, where he recognized Jesus, the Christ of God. God loves both active and contemplative life. Commenting on John's Gospel, chapter 21, verses 19 to 23, St. Thomas says, "God loves the contemplative life more because he preserves it longer. It does not come to an end with death, as does the active life. The Lord loves the gates of Zion more than all the dwelling places of Jacob," says Psalm 86:2. The active life has the greater ardor, yet the contemplative life is the objectively higher because it continues even in heaven when we shall contemplate God as He really is. Therefore, we ask God to grant us that grace to be contemplatives in this busy world who love God and love one another.